Let's learn High Five Samba. It's choreographed by Debbie, Rushton, Jean-Pierre, Madge, Tim Johnson, Dustin Betts, and Rebecca Lee. It is a 32 count, 2-wall intermediate level line dance that was choreographed to be done contra, but can also be done as a 2-wall line dance. I'm going to turn around and break down the dance section by section using steps and counts and include all of the information you will need to dance it contra. We'll then practice the front wall all the way through with steps and counts, then go through and dance 4 walls of the dance so that you know how it flows, so you can hopefully dance this on a dance floor near you. So let's turn around and learn High Five Samba. When you line up as contra, you're going to have one partner. You will line up facing each other. Now, instead of the typical contra where you do one big line, you want each group of 2 to kind of be scattered around, so you're not lined up directly. There are people kind of in different spaces around the room. It will give you space to pass through, pass your partner, go around in a circle, and kind of allow you space to do all the movements. Plus, it allows for a little bit extra fun while you're dancing it. Section 1, your weight's going to start on your left foot. We're going to do a right mambo step, rock forward with your right foot, recover back up to your left, step back with your right. We're now going to do a left coaster step, stepping your left foot back, right together, rock forward. We're going to do cross side rocks, and as we do this, it's going to cause you to pass by your partner and switch spots. So you're going to cross your right over your left, you're going to rock your left foot to the left side, and recover onto your right. You should have just passed by your partner slightly over your right shoulder. You're now going to cross your left over your right, rock your right foot to the right side, and recover onto your left. You should have now completely switched spots with your partner, and you'll be back to back. If you're doing this as a 2-wall line dance, you want to make sure that those cross side rocks travel forward while you're doing it. So let's try that with some counts. Weight is on your left, doing your mambo step. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Section 2, we're going to do a heel grind quarter turn. So you're going to take your right heel, you're going to place it forward and slightly over your left. Putting your weight onto your right heel, you're going to rotate your toes to the right, making a quarter turn over your right shoulder and stepping back with your left. You're now at 3 o'clock. We're going to do a ball crossing shuffle, stepping your right foot next to your left, and then do a crossing shuffle, left over right, cross left over right, right side, left over right. We're now going to do a step together, so you're going to step your right foot to the right side, step your left next to your right, taking weight onto your left foot. You're going to be slightly angled at this point, and then you're going to cross your right over your left. As you do this, contra, you're going to high five your partner. You will now be facing each other again. So as you cross over, you're going to high five your partner. You'll both be slightly angled towards each other at a diagonal when you do this. From here, you're going to rock your left foot to the left side. This is going to cause you to square facing your partner completely, recover onto your right foot, and then you're going to step your left foot across but slightly forward. So now you are shoulder to shoulder with your partner, still in a high five motion with your hands. So let's try that with some counts. Weight is on your left, doing your heel grind. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Section 3, we're going to do a full turning volta. Both partners will stay connected in their high five motion. Both are going to turn over their right shoulder. So you're going to make a quarter turn, stepping forward with your right foot, step your left next to your right, make a quarter turn over your right shoulder, stepping forward with your right foot, step your left next to your right, make a quarter turn over your right shoulder, stepping forward with your right foot, step your left next to your right, and then step forward with your right. You'll now be back facing your partner at the original wall, still in the high five motion. From here, we're going to do a samba whisk. So you're going to step your left foot to the left side. This is going to cause you to separate hands. So you can bring your hand down, rock your right foot behind your left, recover onto your left foot. We're now going to do a step half pivot. Step forward with your right foot, do a half pivot over your left shoulder, putting your weight onto your left foot. If you were the front-facing partner, you're now facing 9 o'clock. If you were the rear-facing partner, you'll now be facing 3 o'clock. At this point, you will have your backs facing each other, but each partner will be slightly to the other's left, so you're slightly at a diagonal with your partner. So let's try that with some counts. We just did our side rock cross. We're going to do that full volta. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Section 4 in our final section of the dance. We're going to do a samba diamond that will go around the partners. So each partner is going to slightly travel around the other person and switch spots. So if you were the front-facing partner, you will now become the rear-facing partner. And if you were the rear-facing partner, you will now become the front-facing partner. So you'll be either facing 12 o'clock or 6 o'clock, opposite of where you started. So we're going to do that samba diamond. So you're going to cross your right over your left, step your left foot to the left side. You should now have passed by your partner back to back. And then you're going to make an eighth of a turn over your right shoulder, stepping back with your right foot. If you were facing 9 o'clock and that, you're now at the 10:30 diagonal. If you were the 3 o'clock facing, you will now be at the 4:30 diagonal. From here, we're going to step back with our left. You're going to make an eighth of a turn over your right shoulder, stepping your right foot to the right side. You should now be facing your partner. And then we're going to make an eighth of a turn over our right shoulder, stepping forward with your left foot. The 1:30 diagonal for that 9 o'clock facing partner, and the 7:30 diagonal for the 3 o'clock facing partner. From here, you're going to step your right foot forward. You're going to make an eighth of a turn over your left shoulder, stepping your left foot to the left side to face 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock. And you're going to make an eighth of a turn over your right shoulder, stepping back with your right foot to face either 4:30 or 10:30. We're going to step back with our left, make an eighth of a turn over your right shoulder, stepping your right foot to the right side. You're now either facing 6 o'clock or 12 o'clock, and you'll be lined up with your partner. And then you're going to step your left foot slightly forward so that now you have come back to being close enough to your partner to give high fives. And that is the end of the dance. So let's try that with some counts. Weight is on your left, doing your samba diamond. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. And then you're ready to start over again, facing your partner from the beginning. So now let's face the front. We're going to do it one time through with steps, one time through with counts. Weight is on your left. You're starting with your mambo step. Mambo step, coaster step, cross side rock, cross side rock. Heel grind, quarter ball, crossing shuttle, close, step together, cross side rock, cross your full volta, step, ball step, ball step, samba whisk. Step, half pivot, now your samba diamond. Cross side 8 back 8 side 8 forward, cross 8 side 8 back 8 side forward. Ready to go into the next wall. So let's try it with some counts. Weight is on your left, doing your mambo. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. And that is the whole dance. Now remember, when you are doing that full volta and that samba diamond, you are going around your partner. So you want to make sure that you're traveling forward and around when you are doing that samba diamond, so that you are kind of making a circle with your partner and switching walls so that you would now be facing the opposite wall that you started at. So now let's go around. On the front wall, I'm going to do steps. Back wall, I'm going to do counts. We're going to dance 4 walls of the dance. Weight is on your left, starting with your mambo. Mambo, coaster step, cross side rock, heel grind, quarter ball, crossing shove, full step together, cross side rock, cross full volta, step, ball step, samba whisk. Half pivot, samba diamond, cross side 8 back 8 side 8 forward, cross 8 side 8 back 8 side forward, start over 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Mambo, coaster, cross side rock, heel grind, quarter ball, crossing shuffle, step together, cross side rock, cross full volta. Now your samba, whisk, side, rock back, half pivot, samba diamond, cross side 8 back 8 side 8 forward, cross side 8 back 8 side forward. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. And that is the whole dance. Now, at the very end of the song, there's like an extra count before the music completely ends. What you can do is to step forward with your right and high five your partner at the very end. It's a short song, so just be listening for it. You can kind of tell when it's coming. Also, some other things that people like to do when they dance it is they like to high five the other groups around them. So when you are doing your samba diamond, when you're moving around and you're passing your partner, people like to give high fives to the groups that are kind of on their diagonals. So when you are turning and you get to this point, you can high five this group. And same thing, your partner will high five the group to that side. It just kind of adds a little bit extra fun and you kind of interact with the other groups around you. It's not on the step sheet, but that's what a lot of people have started doing as they dance it contra. So now that you've learned it with the tutorial, you can use the timestamp in the video description below to skip to the rear demo so you can practice as much as you would like, so you can hopefully go out and dance this on a dance floor near you. I hope this helped you learn High Five Samba. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks, guys.
Mami está tocando tanta cosa. Estoy con Kiba, estoy con Ash, ya se nota. Ya se nota, los gales sí le notan. Kiba, oh yeah, man.